I know, Grogu. I know. I know he's in the app now. I know he's in the app now, Grogu. Don't worry about it. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Happy Sunday the 4th. Grogu's here, and he's a bit worried about the Biker Scout in the app. If you remember, Grogu, I know. I'm going to tell them, don't worry about it. I'm going to tell them. Remember in the Mandalorian show, Grogu likes the drop today, okay? You know, he's all right, but, you know, he really wants to say, Grogu, don't go anywhere. Stick around. I'm telling your story right here. Don't worry about it. So, are you all right? He's all right. So, the Mandalorian show, there was that one scene with the biker scouts, and they punched Grogu in the head, and he's not so happy about it, are you, Grogu? But they got their payback, didn't they? So, are you okay with them coming to the app or what? Or are you still kind of upset by that? Because there he is right there. He's in the app. He looks really good. What do you think? Is he your favorite collectible that you have on VeVe right now? Or Grogu? Grogu, come back here. Where are you going? They want to talk to you. They want to know if you like the what about the Royal Guard? Is the Royal Guard a little bit better? Okay, well, look, take a close look, Grogu. Look, here, come up a little bit closer to the front. And we got to ask people how they did on the drop today. How do you like the, there he is right there. See him, look at him. Is he all right? Grogu, come back here. Okay. Well, get something to eat then if you want. Okay, well, I don't know. Whatever you want. Just don't, yeah, okay, I'll talk to them about it. Guys, Grogu's got a problem with the biker scout. You know, that's what happens when he got punched. But I know you guys don't have a problem with the biker scout. He'll come back later. We'll see him here. Maybe once we get him in the app, we can, you know, maybe Grogu can like get a little bit of payback in the showroom or something like that. But how are you guys doing on this awesome Sunday right here? You know, sorry, you know, Grogu had to come on. But the biker scout and Royal Guard, the scout trooper, I always call him a biker scout, you know, but the scout trooper, you know, and the Royal Guard both sold out. I want to know how you guys did today. I went for the drop. You know, I knew I would. Obviously, I was going to. I went for the. I actually got the Scout Trooper, and I got like a mint like 380 something or so. So that's really good. I was happy. I didn't get the Royal Guard yet. I'm just waiting. I'm trying to match the mint in the market and trying to get that set complete. So we'll talk about that in just a second. And I want to know how you did as well. I used the, you know, the MCP points today. I wanted to try it out, and I wanted to make sure I got this drop. I had a sneaky suspicion that this drop would actually do quite well and sell out pretty fast. This is what I was kind of hearing out there. You know, I wasn't online much yesterday. You know, IRL stuff was in the way, but I was still like in terms of communicating, but I was still online, you know, and just seeing what people's thoughts were about it. And I had a sneaky suspicion that this would sell out and actually sell out quicker than I thought in my review video, although the prices seem to be kind of close to where I was predicting on this, but you know, you never know. But we'll see where it goes from here, of course. But the drop did really well. So I did the bidding. I did 5,001 MCP. So if you're bidding 5,000, you know, a little tip for you, bid 5,001 or two, then it puts you ahead of anyone who does the minimum, right? I mean, that's like an eBay thing if you're used to bidding on eBay, or it's just, you know, I mean, you guys would figure it out even if you're not on eBay, but that's sort of what people do in bidding things. You just go that one above, you know, because it puts me just above, I think, probably someone who would. So I know a lot of people did that. It's not like this like a me only thing, but I did that. And yeah, I got the drop. I know there's people who didn't get the drop, and there's people who didn't do any MCP and got the drop. But yeah, it sold out like pretty fast. There was some rebounds. People were able to get a few rebounds, but then it would sell out again. And then people got there's a couple of rounds of rebounds, maybe 3 or 4 rounds of rebounds where people are able to get 1 or 2. But it's gone now, and they look absolutely fantastic. And I love it. My only thing is so I'm trying to match my mint on the drop right there, right? So how are you guys doing? You guys tell me. I'll get back to what I'm saying in a second, but I want to say hi. Let me know how you did, of course, right? Michael's in the house. How you doing, Michael? Good to see you. Christopher is here. Is the force with you guys today? Ronnie with the yo-yo-yos. Good to see you. Jorge or George, hey, went for the Scout Trooper. Too bad it went under retail. Yeah, it's just a little bit under retail on the Scout Trooper. I think it's like about 37 gems right now. I had him around 35 in my prediction video. I mean, right? And then we'll see where he goes. But if people start stacking him up, because there's not that many of these. They went for scarcity as opposed to quantity. And we all know if we get this right here, if we get this, oh, it's blocked by my screen right here. Hold on. If we get this, a Stormtrooper, that they got to give us a cheaper price entry and like higher quantity for sure, right? So we'll see what happens with that. The Doctor Strange is in the house. How you doing, Doctor Strange? Great to see you as always. Hope you're having a good day today. Loving the content as always for sure. Great to see you, my friend. We'll definitely talk again soon for sure. I'm not actually going to be live that long today, guys. I've been coaching basketball all weekend, so I'm a little tired, and I've been screaming across the court. So I'm going to be alive for a little while we're having fun, and then we'll get back to it. Hinano, how you doing? Let's go. Good morning, Dropheads. What's good? How are you doing? I saw in our Discord, I think you got the Royal Guard, right? I think you snagged that one on the drop today, I think, right? So that's pretty awesome. Ronnie just made it back in time. Oh, you're out walking the dog, are you? That's funny. Kid Arcade's here. How you doing, Kid Arcade? I saw you have airdrops coming. Everybody, make sure you're following Kid Arcade on X because he's making some airdrop announcements. I'm stoked about these, so make sure you're following because I want to see what you have coming up this week, Kid Arcade. This is awesome. Great to see you as well, man. As always, for sure, right? Mo Collections. How you doing? We're having fun today for sure. There he is. Yeah, like I said, guys, I know you got some airdrops and special stuff coming. So your art's awesome, Kid Arcade. You know that. We all love it, right? So keep it going for sure. Woody, how you doing? Hey, MC Troopers look awesome. They do. They look fantastic. I mean, the quality level is like second to none. They look amazing. There's no doubt about it. I mean, and you got to have 2 of these Royal Guards in your vault, right? I mean, here's the market right here. And like I said, if you go to my collection right here, you can see that I've got the 382 Scout Trooper just on the drop, like I got him. I'm trying to match that mint. I'm actually trying to find a 382 Royal Guard. And there is somebody who has it, and a couple of people, because I was in O'Milly's space today on X, a couple of people, they say, oh, this is the person who has it. So I did a little message out on the app. It's not like a special mint number. I just want them to match. So I've been looking at the floor on these, trying to find matching mints as well. I know I did see the mint number 250. There was one of each about a couple of hours ago on the floor, not on the floor, but like, above the floor. And I mentioned it in a Twitter space. I was thinking about going after that one. Somebody else grabbed it. They DM'd me about it. So congrats if you got that 250 mint matching set. That's just a nice, clean matching set, right? So that's really cool. I had my eye on that one for a bit, but it was above the floor, right? So I'm trying to find that 382 Royal Guard, and then I can match it up. In the meantime, I'm watching the floor rise and fall. I mean, this went up quite high. It went down to like 70 or just under. Then now it's back up to 76. So it's kind of like up and down right here on this ultra rare, which I don't own yet. So I have to get it. So I'm looking at good mint numbers here, but 382 is the one that I'm looking for. If I'm going to sort this really quick right here, I'm just going to sort it to see. So there's the 42 right there. And by the way, apparently the news is that there isn't a 41 available to the public. I think mint 41 on the Royal Guard was one of the random ones, I believe, that went to VeVe, because you know how they take random mints. And so I believe the 41 was a random one. So that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's confirmed, but so the 42 might be the lowest right there that we can get. But don't, make sure you confirm first before you go, doing any purchases based on that information. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what I was hearing. But if we scroll right here to I'm looking for my 382 right here. Let's just see if it's popped up. 384. Okay, that one right there, that's close, but not 382. So we'll see if I can wait around for it. In the meantime, I'm probably just going to have to go in and just buy one just to make the set complete. Maybe another low. Maybe I won't get a chance to match them up. So Shakester, how you doing? Good to see you. Good afternoon. I got both on the drop and rebound to complete the set. There you go. See, I really wanted to get the Royal Guard on the drop, of course, because, he's much higher in value. I have I do have the the gems to buy him right now, of course, because I made sure of that. But getting him on the drop would have been really nice, because then you can go in and you can get the biker scout and do the set for that way. But I'm gonna wait and see what happens here. I have to get 2 royal guards to flank my Vader. I mean, they got to be on either side. You just can't have one. I mean, you can, but if you really want to do a scene, I mean, having 2 is the best for sure, right? Michael, happy Sunday. You betcha for sure. Charlie, I got my first scout, one without using MCP, and then caught another scout on the rebound. There you go. So you don't have to use MCP. I wanted to try it out. I actually recorded how it worked. It works super smooth. It was really just like super easy. I mean, as anyone who's tried it, I didn't try it on the comic books, but this one I thought, I had a suspicion this one would sell out. So I wanted to make sure I at least had a chance at the Royal Guard, in the store, because he was going to go well over retail. So so I did decide to use the points today. 5,000. Now, I did a video about MCP points, building them now and the importance of that. So congrats on that, Charlie. So if you have, 5,000 points is a minimum. If you're, getting 500 points a day, it takes you 10 days to get those points back. So you got to think about that, right? So for me, I get about, I've actually really improved my points. I know a lot of people have 1,000 points or 2,000 points, more than that a day, but I actually only getting about 350. So I'm pretty happy about where I'm getting now, but I'm getting higher and higher and higher. And by the way, I did send out an invite to a very special person right here that I wanted to talk to about the Royal Guard, but also about, Paris, the experience, and about the Apple Vision Pro, because I know that he's probably got some thoughts on that. So I'll bring him on in just a second and we can have a little bit more chats about that. But here's Omar right here. How you doing, Omar? Good to see you today. For sure. Were you lucky on the draw? I was lucky to get selected, even though I did not use MCP. Nicely done. And you got the rare right there. That is awesome for sure. Dave the Stonecutter did not get selected today. That's too bad. Did you go for a rebound? Or are you going to go in the market? Let us know. Blinky Blink's in the house. How you doing, Blinky Blink? T-Beast hit mint 44. Bought it for 250. Sold it for 250 and bought the set for 120. That is awesome. Congratulations. I'll bring our guest on in just a second. He's just getting set up right here. G43, how you doing? Wasn't selected, but snagged the Royal Guard Ultra Rare 501 for 80 gems. Not bad. Not bad. I like that. The 501. You got to love the 5. That's the 501st Legion, right? So that's Vader's Guard right here. Well, we'll get back to the chat in just a second. Let's get to the guest I sent out right here. I gave him an invite. We talked before about when he was in France. He almost was able to join us on my 200th live stream, but they're at a crazy party restaurant just whooping it up. So, but it's Mr. MC1.
Hey, how's it going, MC? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming through today. I just shot you the invite now, but I sent you a message a couple days ago. And how you feeling? You're back from France.
Back from France. Sorry, I couldn't make your 200th stream, man. It was on my to-do list the whole day. And then I ended up at dinner in Paris with Omi Homies. And,
okay, yeah.
I ended up taking him to a wine bar, which was, he's made a little kind of video out of that, and definitely a must watch. But it was pretty cool, man. It was a great event. It was great to meet a lot of the European fam. I've done like a lot of US events. Yeah. So this was my first European kind of event. Right. Crypto XR by itself was small. But the VeVe fam was there. It was great. Got to meet lots and lots of people from Germany and from France, Belgium, Switzerland, and also from the UK. So it was great. It was great.
That was awesome. So like the VeVe fam over there, they're pretty passionate, hey?
Yeah, they're pretty passionate.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, man, when it comes down to the dancing, I have to give it to our European friends, man. They got the moves, man. They got the moves.
Are you out there on the dance floor?
Swen is incredible, man.
Oh, he is? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Is he breakdancing out there? That's pretty awesome.
Oh, no, man. These guys have got the whole Euro dance thing going. They don't break that.
How about you?
I got to meet Naked Whale.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I got to meet, Felix, VeVe Meister, you name it, Patient Hadler, Jess the Frog. I mean, he's obviously from this side, but yeah, a lot of folks, man. Just tons and tons of folks out there, and Josh Emmett and his wife had come as well. Cool. You know, the UFC fighter, he was there.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and a bunch of Americans too. You know, VeVe Magic, Homie, Jay Green. So it's pretty cool.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How did the whole atmosphere feel around you know, that event, right? In particular, because you said it wasn't a huge event, and VeVe didn't have like a Marvel-sized booth, of course, or anything. But how was the event? Was there a lot of activity and around the VeVe area?
Yeah. You know, the event was just a lot of Web3 type of companies. It's not just per se crypto. So it was guys, you know, guys who have different types of NFT projects, different types of digital art and stuff like that. People that are building things in the metaverse. There's a company called the Joker Club, which is part of the Partouche Group, which is a large European casino and hotel group. They have like an $80 million division focused on Web3.
Wow.
And gaming in Web3. They believe the future is all Web3. They've put a huge, massive investment. So they were there. I saw some cool stuff too, man. There was with the Joker Club, they basically give you a little card. You know, it's a tiny size card with some kind of a picture on it. So you take your phone and you scan it, and then the image comes up, and it kind of comes into as a link, and you can kind of download the app and stuff or whatever, do all that stuff, and then it does something. You know, the whole thing changes into gold dust, and then you get an NFT, and then you can hit a download. It comes in, and then you can bump phones and pass them, and it's like a Pokemon Go like game. It comes with all kinds of utility and things like that. It was very interesting. I mean, we're so wrapped up in VeVe and the way a lot of these projects here work, which are more traditional NFT projects with a metaverse. So it's kind of fun to see these other types of projects out there. Very interesting. Got to meet Jeg. Jeg was there, and he, amazing artist, man. He does a lot of Bitcoin and that type of art.
For sure.
And then you had the London police there. They were there as well. So they're obviously their poster actually is very interesting. So the poster they did comes with a something behind the poster where when you scan it, I know there's an NFT on VeVe, but there's also an NFT on the Polygon chain, which is a proof of ownership.
Right.
So they did something very interesting there as well. So D-Roy is very bright, very sharp guy. Him and his partner, Jella, they've done some incredible work as well. So it's kind of interesting to see all that. So it was not like New York Comic Con where you go and it's huge floors and stuff. But VeVe had a very big booth. Lots and lots of people. Like a lot of the Europeans did not have access to that comic, right? The Spider-Man comic.
Yeah.
And so people were lined up.
Like the Superior Spider-Man, like the one.
Yeah, Superior Spider-Man. They were lined up.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And unfortunately, there were not enough Virgin variants. I think they brought only 7 or 8. I mean, in the US, there were a lot more.
Yeah.
But those went by very fast. The lines were long, man. The lines are long.
Yeah.
And then they had David did the gold logo redemptions there on 2 days. So one day he did the Ron English gold monkeys and stuff. Yeah. And then the next day he did some of the backdated ones like the Frankenfat and stuff. He was sitting there for like 2.5 hours. Each day.
Redeeming.
Yeah, there's so many Europeans who have gold logos who came out, and they were like, and everybody was chatting with David and taking pictures. Now, for us, we've obviously been to a number of events for the last few years, but this one was very special. A lot of them, it was very special, very moving kind of event, very special event. Yeah. And then there was pretty European style kind of electronic dance music type parties in the evenings with a DJ.
Just like right up your alley, right?
Come on.
You had the neon stuff going on.
I won't classify myself in that bucket, but I do enjoy it.
You can get in there. I've seen you.
Yeah. I don't want to create an image here, man. So
no, I know.
But that was pretty cool. They had like one of the French national football players, former players. I forget his name. Something with a G something. He was like a DJ one of the nights.
I heard that.
Really good. He was really, really good. That was pretty good. He was excellent. And then Dan took the group out. Dan took the VeVe people out for drinks. So I think it was three nights. It's pretty much the whole VeVe crowd was in this bar. It's called Lip Pub or whatever. So
Sure, yeah.
VeVe fan was there. Probably over 100 people. And
Yeah.
VeVe picked up the tab, man. They just left hey, Nanu, how are you, man? It's good to see here. But yeah, so
that's awesome.
Dan just left his credit card there, and people were drinking, man, the whole night on that. It was like, you know what? It's really a thank you. We're very happy to have you guys here. Hey, Deroy's there, man. How you doing?
There he is, right there. Yeah,
amazing dude, man. Amazing dude. He was great.
We love the pub.
Yeah,
that is so.
But yeah, fantastic, man. It was a great trip.
Yeah,
we'll see how many more events VeVe does in Europe, but I'd love to see more VeVe events in Europe. Also, David and Dan gave out 11 VeVe Gold logos.
Nice, to the European fam, yeah.
European fam, yeah.
That's
that
great.
Was great as well. So a lot of new gold logo members, and some pretty interesting people. People with you would just you don't get to interact with them as much. X Spaces or something. A lot of them are not even on X, or they go to Discord for their communication. But insane collections. Sorry.
Right.
One of the guys has, and they stay private. One of these guys has like 3 Coke vending machines, not the NFTs, the actual ones.
The actual ones, yeah.
Actual ones. And he showed me his collection. Yeah. He's got all these Coke bottles from like who knows when, lined up in his office, and then he's got like these video games. The Game Boy type, those
right
video games.
Yeah.
He's got like lots and lots of them. It's just amazing, man. There's so many collectors, so many collectors, and some from Holland, I should say. Holland also, a lot of people from Holland there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. I like how David went out there, with the logo, because, the New York Comic Cons and the D-Cons and all that kind of stuff, and the San Diego Comic Cons. I mean, like where, it's all North American, and if you head over there, and people come out like at that numbers, and then that's really cool because, like you said, even the comic, bringing some of those over, that's awesome as well. So hopefully there's more events. Yeah. I want to ask you about the whole MCP breakdown now with the bidding, because I haven't asked you about that, because I haven't talked to you since before, right? Obviously, right?
Yeah.
So I know that you're probably, in terms of comics, at least for Marvel Comics 1, I know you're set up quite nicely, probably with your points. But have you tested out the bidding system yet? And if you have, how do you feel about it? It looks really good.
Yeah.
Have you tested it?
Yeah, I've tested it. I used it, on the first drop, the comic drop. I used it today as well.
Yeah.
So I used 5,000 points in the first comic drop. Obviously, I didn't need it there, and I didn't think I needed it there, but I still tested it out. I want to test it.
Yeah.
It worked smooth for me the first time around. I know for some people it did. It didn't. The button didn't show up right away. It took a few minutes after the join waitlist for it to show up.
Yeah.
But everything from that point on was smooth. You could put things in. I didn't try editing the points. You can go and re-edit it before the waitlist closes.
Oh, you can add more and edit it in. Okay.
You can. I haven't tried that. I want to try that sometime.
Yeah.
But that was pretty cool. And then it worked great. And then today I used it. I didn't know whether I needed it or not, because Star Wars is one of those very interesting IPs on VeVe. When you go back and you look at a lot of the different drops, when you look at some of the droids, right?
Yeah.
Those have done so well. I mean, you can, the R2D2, I think the gold one, the second one, is still 600 gems, and some of the other ones are $300-400 as well. So there's a lot of demand for Star Wars. So I wasn't sure how it was going to play out.
Sure.
I did want the Imperial Royal Guard, obviously is a secret rare, so I do want it. But I did want the Scout Trooper because it's animated. I love the animated stuff, MC.
Yeah.
The animated stuff in the metaverses do very well. They just feel good. They come with the mechanics of driving at some point and stuff, right? So obviously I can't talk about the VeVeverse directly.
Yeah.
But you'd believe the animated stuff is something that you'd be able to drive or fly and whatever. And so anything that's animated, I love. And to the extent that this one actually is animated but has a counterpart with the AR-74, right? Now it is.
The Scout bike.
Yeah,
I just use the simple words for it.
Air Track, Air Mac.
Yeah,
so that,
whatever. Yeah.
So that was very. So I did want that. I picked up 2 of each actually in the end.
Right.
And I might pick up a third one as well of each of them. It's beautiful. I love the collectible. I think these Star Wars collectibles are very, very special. All of them, just not just this series, but even the previous ones.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
How about you? Did you hit the drop?
I did. I also bid, and I bid 5,001.
Okay.
Just to kind of put myself there. He is right there. I mean, he looks awesome, right? But no, I went for this drop today for sure, and I actually got the Biker Scout or the Scout Biker or Scout Trooper. I keep calling him Biker Scout because the vintage toy original was like called Biker Scout, but he's really a Scout Trooper. But that's the name that's on the toy. So, but anyway, no, I got him. I got actually about I got a mint 382, like just a decently nice lower mint, but I'm trying to match him up in the market with the Royal Guard. So I have a matching set and I have to get 2 Royal Guards so I can flank the Vaders and the Emperor in the future. Right. So, I mean, there he is right there. So that's my little collection right here. You can see 382, but I haven't been able to find I know I was told some people DM'd me because I put the question out there in the space this morning and in the app, like, oh, does anyone have 382? It's not a special number. It's just because I got the other one on the drop. So I'm looking for number 382 to match it up. And then I'll buy another card. So I have 2. And then I probably buy another trooper as well. I want to have at least 2 each. But when they come out with like the stormtrooper, like this guy back here, is going to be that's going to be awesome. But in terms of the MCP, so I know
you didn't ask me what my mint was, man. Come on.
I haven't even got to that yet. Okay. did you get it on the? Okay, what did you get? What did you get?
I got 51.
Oh,
the one time, man. Like. I always get shipments, man. And people keep asking me, what did you get? What did you get? I'm like, okay, today I actually finally got a good one. So
on the Scout Trooper or the Royal
Scout
Guard?
Trooper.
You get number 51.
51, yeah.
Oh my God, that is awesome. Were you able to match it up with the Royal Guard, or what do you think?
I could match it up. The guy who has it had it listed for like I'm checking while we're talking. He had it for 300 first, then he dropped it down to 219.
There it is. It's sitting right there.
That was a sweet deal at that price, and then I was like, I don't know, but I want more of these, so maybe I'll get. Sorry, guys, I'm still checking. No,
it's right here. I'll bring it up on screen.
But so.
Yeah, so for 219, if it's like 70 something, that's like you could buy 3 more, or you could match.
It's still there, 219.99. So Martin
51. Congratulations, Shakespeare rigged. Yeah, it's rigged.
If it's rigged, keep rigging it.
Keep rigging it. Yeah, send some of that riggage my way.
Oh, guys, the number of times I've hit the buy now and got shipments is not funny, man. So
oh my God,
I'm like overdue. Overdue. Like
that's amazing, though. But that's the thing about going for the drop. I mean, like I had a suspicion, so I was kind of like not really like interacting yesterday. I was like IRL stuff, but I was still on and I was checking like kind of the vibe of things, and I reposted my video just to see and. I had a feeling this one, like when I first was reviewing this like 6-7 days ago or whatever, 5 days ago or whatever, I thought, okay, well, I think this drop's going to sell out. But I thought it would take like a few hours, like maybe a day, right? Because, like you said about the Star Wars stuff, some of it is just like, just goes like crazy. Some of it like, like the shuttle, doesn't even sell out, right? And but they're all gorgeous. So, but I thought because it's troopers that it would sell it. So, but then as the day went on, like yesterday, I was like, I think people are really interested in this one, actually, even more so. Yeah. And there were people who say, well, I'll probably just wait for it. And, but yeah, it sold out fast, like there's a few opportunities for rebounds, but it was sold out. And then,
I had, my wife and I both went for rebounds.
Yeah.
And when I say my wife and I mean my left hand and my right hand, right? So
your wife's account. Yeah, your wife's account. Yeah.
She's supportive, I think.
Mrs. MC1. There you go.
So I got a rebound on my wife's device.
Yeah.
And on my device, I missed. So it literally, the rebounds went like that too. So it was like a split second. You know, it was a very split second gone. Boom, sold out.
They went fast.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, we'll see where it goes from here, and they'll probably add more. In the article, they had reference to those little Ewoks, and they mentioned by name Han, Leia, and Chewie. So if they're gonna, and when Alex came on my 200th, right? Yeah. He did reference. I mean, by the way, when he came on, he showed this toy.
Yeah.
Did you see that? He showed the Royal Guard, and he showed the Biker Scout, like toys that he had bought like in IRL. And he's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, oh, those are cool. The drop hadn't been mentioned yet. And then at like literally I'm like, oh, we got to get those on the app. He's like, one day. And he was so, like, his poker face was crazy. Yeah. And then the next day, like literally one day, because he said one day they show up, right? They get announced.
The only bigger troll than David is actually Alex.
I know.
I'm telling you, Alex is, you know, between his chili peppers and the whatever, man, he's. I would pay attention, man. I would pay attention to whatever the man has in his background and whatever he's talking about.
Yeah. Well, he did reference. Cool. They'll probably get, you know, and until it's confirmed, it's not confirmed. But he did mention the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi is like, you know, was last year, right?
Yes.
But they're still continuing to release stuff from it. So if you look at that article, you know, you can see that Ewoks and the Han, Chewie, and Leia are all named, like reference. So I think another set coming up, Han, Chewie, Leia, with an animated Chewie screaming. I mean,
hopefully an airdrop, man.
Yeah, just airdrop it for sec. Yeah, airdrop it for sec.
And then how you get like hint, Alex and David and whoever's listening, man. Yeah, like that's how you get you know, the whole action going here in the bear market. You know what I mean?
Well, for your MCP that you have built up, right?
Sorry. Yes.
What would make you go like big and not bet the minimum? Like,
so that's like a conundrum. I don't want to go big on anything. In fact, today I had to think 2 or 3 times before I put even little bit gems on it, because I'm very close to level 100.
Yeah. Okay.
Very close, meaning I'm still probably about 45 days away. Okay, so I've got, you know, put another 400,000 points to go. And I get, I think, about 8,000 points a day or something like that. So I want to hit level 100 before I start spending it. You know what I mean? I don't want to go, I do want to hit level 100. And I want to delay it. So I might actually just fork out the cash to buy different things in the future between now and, unless something really mega comes out, you know? Unless something like really, Captain America 1.
Captain 1, you and how many points did you spend?
America 3, by the way.
Yeah, well, how many points would you spend, do you think? Would you spend $1 million?
No. No, at that point, you know, you kind of like spend the money, right? Like, what the hell? Like,
yeah, that's true. Those points take so long.
Because you spend all that, you spend $1 million, and then you got to come, and you're like, what the hell?
Oh, yes.
Right? If it guarantees you a secret rare, yes.
Okay. Well, that's why this is really funny that you said that, because I was going to allude to this. I haven't spoken to anyone about it, but that's exactly kind of the point I was going to go at. What do you think about the notion of like higher level points get you a chance of getting the
better mints and better rarity, both?
Yeah. Yeah, so like you have a better chance of getting a secret rare. I don't know how they would like.
Yeah, but only in moderation, right? Because you don't want to make it unfair for, like, you still want a lot of the drop to go to everybody who comes in with $1, you know, or is brand new.
Of course, yeah. Keep that. You have to keep.
D-Roy, look at D-Roy, trolling, totally trolling,
airdrops. Oh, what do you know?
Trolling. Trolling here. I think those guys do a great job with airdrops. By the way, they're like the gold standard for airdrops as well.
They're killing it.
Anyway, but yeah, to your point though, you know, look, I think they should. Hi D, how are you? They totally should do. You know, this for a small percentage of the drop, based on the amount that you put in, you get a good mint and a good rarity. No guarantees. It's still based on how many points people put in. Sure. Because, you know, at the end of the day, look, you're putting points. You've done a lot to earn those points. You know.
Yeah.
It's not something somebody gave you just, you know, for being in the app. It's for buying stuff, right? You bought stuff. You held stuff.
Right. You earned them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you excited about it? Like with this whole thing with the points, or
Yeah.
once
I'm
you hit
excited
level
about a
100,
couple of
though?
things, right? So
Yeah.
not just the points. So there's more to it, right? So the MCP is also about levels.
Yeah.
So there's some drops that hopefully they will say only, certain level and above, or there's some part of the drop that's held for people that are above level 20
Right.
or 30 or something, or master level or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to cater to the whales as in, in that sense of the word, but to the extent that they can even say some drops are diamond, whatever, 3 or whatever. Some drops are master and above. Some drops are something else.
Right.
To me, those would be very, very good kind of incentives for people to, hold more stuff and that kind of stuff. I think drives more demand for it. And then using the points obviously is a good mechanism. To me, this is just the start. Using points to kind of get waitlisted.
Right.
So,
Just kind of the beginning of it all.
Kind of the beginning of it all. Yeah. How about you? Are you excited about it?
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm starting to get more serious about it. For me, it was always kind of the battle between just amazing fantasy comics, which don't give me any points, right? But they have high market value. So it was always the trade-off. I'm like, do I go after the collectibles I want, or do I go after the stuff that gives me the best MCP? And now that this whole thing is rolling out and it's here and the points are like, we're even at this earlier stage, we're able to actually use them to affect our ability to get really cool stuff. So now I'm in the position where I'm like, okay, yeah, I feel comfortable now going in and buying stuff that I may not have collected in hopes that it gives me a better chance of getting drops that I want to collect in the future. So I never liked opening up my phone or my app and seeing stuff in there that I didn't really want, just for points. But now I have to, like, it's part of the game, because they're gonna drop stuff that I really want, and I want to be involved in those. Like, I'm gonna have a better chance of getting that stuff, like some of the good stuff. So it's definitely a nice, like, kind of game now. And now I feel really good about it. Now I go into the market the last couple of weeks. I've been buying a lot of rare comics, just individual.
That's the way to go. Rare comics is the way to go.
Yeah, and you can see the rare price, the floor price has gone from 3 on the lowest ones. Now the floors on those are 5. Like, I don't know if people have noticed that, but the rares, you used to be able to get the cheapest rares on the market, like there's probably about 10 or 15 of them from 3 to 4 gems, right? Like this whole time. But now in the last, like, literally 2 to 3 days or 4 days, the floor on those is 5. So now I'm switched over to ultra rares, the lowest ones, right? Because they're about 7 to 8. But they'll probably head up to around 12 or 13 soon. So it's that game. And then I've been looking at the lowest secret rares, collectibles, right? Like the collectibles. And they were like, the pencils were like
still the Eve, whatever, $3 or something, $5 something.
Well, for the collectibles,
stamps are always cheap.
Oh yeah, the stamps by themselves, yeah.
Oh,
but if you just get an individual secret rare collectible, they were like, the pencils were like 13, right? And 12. So I bought all of those, because that's easy. That's 6 points a day. So I've been, anyway, my point is that I've been focusing now because I need to get mine up. And I sold one Amazing Fantasy Uncommon to do that, right? Which it's really hard for me to sell those. I love them to death. It's kind of in my never sell category, but I had 31 and I was like, I'm kind of ADD about it. I don't like 31. It's 30 now. So it's rounder, I got to go from 30 to 35 on those Amazing Fantasies, right? So I had 31. So I was like, okay, I can let that go. And then I went in and I was buying a lot of stuff with it. And I've actually stretched it out quite well, because I've sold a couple other things I really like. And I've just basically trading for more points. Yeah. So I'm building up sorry?
Do you use Stacker?
Yeah, usually. Yeah.
So Stacker, you can pick the second.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought you asked if I was a stacker.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't use Stacker. No, I don't use Stacker. I haven't used Stacker yet.
So let me show you something here. So Stacker, what happens is when you log into Stacker.
And by the way, thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Sorry, I just want to throw that up there. Thank you so much, man. You don't have to do that. That's awesome. Go on, yeah.
So when you go into Stacker, I have to log in. Give me a second here. So essentially, you can go and pick, comics. You can say comics, rares, sort by price, flow price.
Okay, yeah.
And so it tells you the cheapest flow price of, which comic has the cheapest rare flow price. So that is a good way, to kind of go and pick up, see which one you want to buy. So
yeah, sure. I use
I
the
would do
app
that all
called
day long.
Vault
I mean,
Value.
like, why not get the help? They've got the help out there. Like even the ultra rares, seeker rares, a lot of time. And it also tells you percentage drop in a day, percentage drop in a week, percentage drop in 30 days, and in 60 days. So what you can also do is see which comic has fallen the most. And you can sort through them and see, okay, well, is this a value buy now where somebody, just dumped it or whatever. So a lot of times I pick up seeker rares for like 40 gems or 50 gems, where the next highest is like 100 gems or whatever, and the price is, it's not manipulated kind of thing. You can study the patterns, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome.
So
Check
you
it
should
out. Look at this.
consider getting that, by the way.
Well, I use Vault Value. It does a very similar thing. That
Yeah.
app, so I can sort that. We check this out. Look what they're gonna do.
What numbers?
Let's make that happen. 1 numbers and letters digital giveaway live here. Just check the floor. We are airdropping right here, sharing the good vibes. Maybe one day we get a TLP video. That is awesome. So you guys got to go to the floor, and they're going to do like a giveaway in the market, it looks like. So
yeah.
Thanks, guys. That's amazing.
That's amazing, man.
Check it out.
Anybody here can pick it up, right? And
yeah.
which one is this? The good robot? The bad robot? The lad?
They're going to check them. I guess you have to go look. 1 numbers and letters digital giveaway. The 1 numbers and letters. So that is awesome, guys. Make sure you check that out. I'm going to leave that up on screen just while we're chatting.
Oh, numbers and letters. Yeah.
The numbers and letters. Yeah. Look at that. Let's go. Is it live? Let us know if it's there.
Yeah, it's 280 is the floor.
Yeah.
And man, I don't know if you're going to see it here.
It probably isn't going to show up. Make sure you guys are checking. This is completely out of the blue, you guys. Just the generosity of them on their own.
That's amazing, man.
Unplanned and all that. So that is amazing. See, you never know what can happen, right?
Yeah. Well, now I'm not even paying attention to your stream. Yeah. All right. Never mind.
81 people.
81 people. Hopefully someone gets it. This is amazing.
They need to choose one. Okay, they want to choose one here.
Okay. I don't think they're going to drop it there because the market bots might get it, right? If they drop it.
Yeah. There's 83 people.
Okay. So how are you going to choose?
Well, what I normally do, which is the easy way to do it, is I get people to comment something, and then I this is how I do it on the channel.
But you're going to have to buy it because you can't airdrop it, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, that person, and if I choose,
they're going to have to list it.
They're going to have to
get lucky.
Okay, is that what they're going to do?
Well, ask D-Roy. Let me see. Maybe D-Roy sent a DM on it or something.
Yeah, let me also just double check it.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
So
there we go. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Let's see how they want to do it. He said they dropped it. So is it already dropped?
Well, I didn't see it. Somebody would have got it.
Yeah, maybe he's dropped it already. We don't have.
No, he's saying I drop it. Question exclamation mark. Yes, let's go. my internet is probably slow.
Yeah, you're trying for it.
All right. If anybody wins it, just leave a comment in the chat or something, right? So.
What did he say? No.
What?
Oh, they'll choose someone. They're going to choose someone.
Oh, they'll choose someone. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. They're not going to just. Okay. They work with VeVe, so they have the ability to drop it and stuff.
Okay, yeah, you guys choose someone.
Yeah.
So the way that I normally do,
or you look at that.
Yeah, I can do
look
it.
Look at that. Or you.
You mean I get it? No,
Yeah.
No, in the thing here. But yeah, so the way that I normally do it is I get people to write a comment, then I scroll the chat and I take my mouse off wherever I land on, and then we can hook them up. So let's do that if we want to do that. Okay. So we're going to do it right now. Let's go. Okay. So what we want to do is, I can do it. I can do it right here for you guys. Okay. Is that cool with you guys? Just give me an okay if you guys think if you want.
So you have to say something cool.
Yeah. He said I can give it away. He said I can give it away.
Yeah, but they got to say something cool.
Oh,
right?
yeah. No, I know. We're going to do the title of the giveaway itself. So which one? He's going to go do the 1 numbers and letters. So type in the chat if you want a chance to win this. 1 numbers and letters. Just type that in the chat. Okay, 1 numbers and letters, and we'll this is what we'll do. We'll see like how many people type it, and you can keep type it as many times as you want. Just don't do a paragraph. Just do 1 sentence. 1 numbers and letters. Type that in a comment in the chat. We'll wait till it's nicely populated, and then what we can do, yeah, type it here like this. 1 numbers and letters. Do that type like Aldro's doing right there. And what I'll do is this is the way we do on the channel all the time. I take the mouse, I close my eyes, I just scroll up and down into the comments, and I take my hands off, and whoever my mouse lands on wins. And then we'll hook you guys up, right? This is awesome. Look at this.
Oh, thank you, D-Roy. That's amazing, man. That's
yeah,
amazing.
We'll give you guys like about 20 seconds or so here, because then we get a nice like flow right here. Are you typing, MC? MC1.
No, I typed a couple times. I was like, that's silly, you know. I'm on your stream.
Well, it's okay. what if I win?
Somebody else should win it, you know.
No, I know, of course. I'm just kidding. We'll keep typing, everybody. Just 1 entry at a time, and we'll give you another. Wow, it's just flying now. This is good. So this gives.
Did you see the poster from the one in? While the people are typing, did you see the poster from the one in France? Have you seen that?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Did you? And you saw it. Real life.
I have one here. I can show you one if you want.
That's awesome. I like to see it. Okay, here we go. We'll do this now, and then I'll write down the name, and then we can hook them up. So you guys ready for this? So what I do on the channel, like I said, I'm going to scroll.
Best of luck.
Take my hands off. Whoever we land on is going to win it, and then we'll hook you up in the DMs. Okay, you guys ready? Let's go. I'm closing my eyes. I'm going up. I'm going down. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling around. Keep typing. Up and down and around and over here and there and there. Now I'm taking my hands off right there. And who is it? It's Cool Mo landed it right there. Congratulations, Cool Mo.
Oh, now that's a really cool dude. He actually, you know, he has a Apple Vision Pro, and he gave us so many tips. Oh my God, it's amazing.
So Cool Mo, yeah, he's
an Apple guy.
I love Cool Mo. So congrats, Cool Mo.
Well done.
And Cool Mo won. So so make a note of that. And I don't know if you guys you're already following them, right? You should follow them so they can DM each other. But we'll just keep it up on screen right here. You're the winner right there, Cool Mo. That is amazing. I didn't think that was going to happen today or anything at all. We're just going to chat. I have a couple of Star Wars. I have a Star Wars giveaway to do, which actually we could do right after this if we want. But I was going to chat with you a bit longer first, right? I was going to give a little Royal Guard away, just a little card of him, right? But that is awesome. There we go. Congrats, Cool Mo. So if you guys can hook that up together, Cool Mo, make sure you're following them on X, and then you can DM each other, and however that's going to work. Yeah, and to join the Discord. Yeah, there you go. You have a little. There's little icons popping above your head there. MC1, you had a little like thumb up, and then
yeah, I think it kind of reads your thumb when you're. I had my hand like this or something, and it kind of read my thumb and said yes or something.
Yeah. So Sanjay, can you show what he won? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. There we go. This is amazing.
Piece. Sorry, it might take a couple minutes here because it's a little dark in my room here.
Yeah, no worries. Kumo's so blessed. There you go.
So I'm very careful I don't want to, lift it up, but I'm going to just show it to you guys so you can see it like this.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let me just blow up your screen for you, just so you can see right there. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome.
That's the piece.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Amazing. Love that piece.
You can take us for another tour if you want. You got other stuff to show?
Yeah, I do. I do have something to show. Yeah,
you do. You want to show us something else?
Why not? It's not mine, but hang on a second. Let me see if I can find this.
Yeah, that's the prize right there, JOC. Pretty cool, right? He's like, this is cool. We get a little inside tour here. Let's just blow that up right
this
there.
This is Dr. Rolex. Somebody in Germany, Dr. Rolex bought it from, and I have a courier for it. But it doesn't seem to have any wings, man. It doesn't want to fly to his house.
Oh, that is awesome. That's a nice one, that 9.8 right there.
Cool. Beast,
congratulations. There you go. Enjoy it. He's just hook up on Discord and you guys can get that going there. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's super fun. A little bit in I don't even want to show the giveaway I was going to do after that. That's amazing.
But Leroy, amazing piece, man. I love it. My wife, when I came home, I showed my wife that piece, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. We're gonna get it framed. That's how I put it flat on the table, and put some weights on it just to kind of smooth it out a little bit.
For sure. And so that 9.8 of the Superior Spider-Man, does that have the VeVe thing on it? The VeVe little thing? It's not that one yet, right?
No, not yet. I don't think. I think that's. I didn't see that.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Yep. We showed them. Oh, in the digital. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got the digital as well. We can bring that up on screen here. Hold on one second. Yeah. Hold on one sec. I just have to search for it. But yeah, man, like that is amazing. So are you going to try to get like that some graded copies? One thing about the graded, with the little logo right there, you got to take it to the event,
I think that'd be pretty iconic. I got to have at least one of those. So I have a bunch of those comics too. So I'll probably send them in for grading and get the logo that way. Just pay for it and get it done, right?
Well, the thing about it, I heard we can't do that. We can't send it in. They have to do it at a live event to get that logo.
Okay.
Yeah. So at this
that can be sorted out.
Yeah, for sure. Let me just find this up right here.
That can be sorted out.
Yeah. So what happens is like you go to a live event and you'll be able to actually get it there, right? So and then with
what will be your Comic-Con this year?
There, well, I was at New York, so I probably I would love to go back. I want to go to the San Diego one this time around, right? So
that'd be another one.
I'm having trouble loading my my app right here. Sorry, the market in the thing right here. It'll just take a second. Let me just type in. Okay, here we go. Got it. I got it up. I'm gonna bring it up on screen. Okay, there it is.
That's a beautiful piece.
I know.
And it's 100. It's 100 centimeters by 54. That's a pretty big size. And it's the stock is also really good. It's like a thick card stock. The paper is really amazing as well.
Look at that.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, you guys are just killing it so much, London Police. It's so awesome, and I love what you're doing with with all of this, like after the fact, like like using these pieces, as like utility for other things outside the app. I mean, there's so much potential for the artists to do stuff, and it looks so great. You guys are just killing it with this, so that is awesome. Yeah, congrats again, you guys, and thanks so much for doing that. Thank you for coming to the live stream and just dropping that right on the audience, like out of the blue. Guys, this was not planned. This is just them showing up and just wanting to do something for you guys. So thank you so much, man. That is so great. That is very cool.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Oh, well, I wanted to ask you too before you go and stuff, right? I don't know how much time you have, but the goggles. Did you order a pair or a set?
I have it.
Yeah,
I can bring it. I can show it to you guys. Hang on a second.
Yeah, cool. Because I wanted to ask you about that and your impression of that. That's so awesome, you guys. All utility is happening. Share good vibes. People enjoy the stream and subscribe. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. That's so fun. Such a fun thing to have right here. And who doesn't love winning prizes, right? JOC, thank you, MC Sanjay, in the chat and everybody here. And see you for the great vibes today. Yep. We're just going to keep it going a bit longer.
Basically,
okay, let's blow Sanjay up right here.
Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah.
So what you do is you take this off. The cover comes off here. So this is basically the Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah.
And inside it, it has these lenses here. So this is like my prescription. So I can take it out. And this is magnetic. Yep. Yeah. So it just goes back in. And you just hold it like this, and you put this on, and that's it. And so now I can actually see, through these very clearly, and it's just like an everyday thing. And if you notice, there's a crown out here, this one. So when I press this, it either goes completely, I can see through, and it's just like a regular pair of glasses, or when I press it again, it pulls up like the, like all the app screens. So all the apps show up. And yeah, and then it's got some incredible stuff in it. And it sort of looks like this. So this is a battery pack. So
Yeah.
this lasts about 2 hours, but you can plug it in from here to the power. So if you're at home and you're plugged in, theoretically, there's no time limit, right? It's just continuous power. But if you're traveling, you can take this off and you can have multiple of these. So I got my second battery pack as well, just spare. But yeah, super exciting. And one of the things, and yesterday on Randy's stream, what we did was Tony pulled it up on his computer. Like you can AirPlay it onto any television, so you can see you can see it on the television. Right. And he basically, you can see what Tony was seeing. So it was really cool, and he was able to show a couple of things. So the most interesting thing I think is the navigation. If you think about old forms of navigation, it was literally green screen and hit enter. If you weren't typing it, nothing would happen. Right. And then we went to a mouse, and it was a point and click. So this one is basically when you put it on, there's a keyboard that shows up in front of you, and the tracking of your eyeball is so accurate. Yeah. Even though there's so many letters, when you're looking at the A, there's like a small shadow. The A lights up a little bit. For sure. And then, with your hands, you just do this, and you don't have to do this on the screen. It's literally the device is reading it. So I can just keep my hand flat on my lap, and so it knows where I'm looking. Yeah. And it knows that I want to click it. And so it just goes like this. And then if you want to scroll up or down, you just hold this and go up or down, and the whole screen scrolls, and sideways. And then you pinch and move across and back. Very simple navigation. Yeah, right. And so that was very easy, very intuitive, but it just blows your mind, that you're able to use your eyes and just click like that to do it. And then you don't even have to type. Because what you can do is just click on the search bar where there's a voice icon and then speak. And then the text comes up. So now you're not even typing. You just, click and talk, click and talk, click and talk kind of thing. Yeah. So that's pretty interesting as well. So that's sort of the first part, right? The navigation, the way they've got the eyes, tracking the eyeballs and stuff. That's pretty nice. Yeah. And the other thing that's really interesting is how they have created the persona or the avatar in it. So the way that works is, when you first get this, the setup includes first putting your hands like this. Okay, and it measures your hands. Then it asks you to rotate, to pick some dots, because it's trying to study your eyeballs. You're looking at these different dots and clicking. So it wants to make sure that it's measuring, how you're looking and stuff. So that's how that gets accurate. Then it asks you to take it off, and it asks you to face it. So it'll tell you, and the screen in front lights up. Okay. Completely lights up here. Yeah. And you can see, it's not like a picture of you, but just sort of a hazy image of you right in the middle. And then it asks you, like when you do your KYC, it asks you to move your head up or down, left or right, whatever. It asks you to do all that. And it's basically studying and getting a full kind of capture of your face. So after that, when you're ever on a Zoom, so let's say I have this on and I'm on a Zoom, you won't see me wearing the goggles. What you will see is just that AI image of me. And that's reasonably, I think, accurate, but it still looks, it's still got some haziness. The edges are hazy and stuff. But what it's doing is the device is seeing your eyes, and your face, how your face is moving inside that device, and also the smile below it. Sure. And it's replicating it on your persona. So that's like your avatar. Yeah. So Tony, if you watched Randy's stream yesterday, Tony and I think Kulmo also were, in that other.
Oh, there's Kulmo saying that. Great stream. I have to check out that. Yesterday I was at a basketball tournament all day, so I missed that. So I'm gonna have to go and check that out. So they were doing this, like going through the pro. Yeah. Very nice. And so it was me, Kulmo, Tony. Rolex picked his up yesterday, and he's still setting it up. But and then
the experience, right? The immersive experience is incredible. So the first, the immersive experience, one of the things that I saw was Alicia Keys. So the whole screen just completely goes dark. You're inside a room. It's VR. You're inside a room, and there's this beautiful piano, actually just like the one I have here. At home. There's that piano, and Alicia Keys is standing right next to it, and she's got a microphone, and she's got it's her kind of recording kind of room or whatever, where she's a practice room or whatever, and she's got all these people, who are playing different instrument stuff, and it's so incredible, man. And she's belting out the music, and she's talking to people, and you feel like you're in the middle of that whole practice session, It's so incredible. And then there's another one. Awesome. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, so by the way, you don't have to own one to experience that. Just go to an Apple store and do the demo. They have like a 20-minute demo. Yeah. And interestingly, they also, if you go to the Apple store, and you wear glasses, right? So what they do is they have a machine. So they have a machine where they take your regular eyeglass, put it upside down. They measure your, whatever your power for your prescription is for your glasses. And then they go into the back and they find the closest match to it, and they insert those and bring it to you. So you can actually, nobody, don't own the thing. You just go into a store and they do the demo for you. No way. And it's a 20-minute demo where you can see all of this. So they teach you how to set it up. They teach you how to use it. And then you experience the content that they've built. And they show you small clips of each of these. One of these is the Alicia Keys kind of thing. Yeah. Another one is this lady who's walking across 2 mountains on a tightrope. And you feel like you're kind of right there next to her, watching her on that tightrope. Yeah. And your hands are sweating, man. It's just like, it's so real. And then another one is a helicopter ride in Norway. You're this chopper, but you can see the view. Another one, the one that was really mind-blowing, I think for people, super mind-blowing. And that one's not in my device now. You can only see, so it was only in the demo. Yeah. Is you're in a baseball field inside, in a dugout, and only your head. So like you can see, when you look down, you can see the floor of the ground. And you've got the diamond out there, and then these guys pitching and sliding and stuff. And it's so real. And it's like, oh my God, that's the future of sport. You don't need to go to any, event. You can put this on and literally experience like a front row seat to it. Exactly. Yeah. That's incredible, man. When I was watching the early stuff, they were talking about it, like as a basketball fan, to sit courtside at the Laker game with the camera set up and put the goggles on, and maybe you got to pay for that, but you're like, because you'd have to pay extra, maybe as like a subscription service, and you can sit there and look at the game. Like, I mean, that's. Can you pull up my X feed? Your X feed? Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me just pull up my X feed, and I'll show you a couple of clips. I put in there. Viper said, something, and then I responded with two kind of clips in there. They're very, it's kind of a good way to see those. So here we go Scroll down. Yeah. Scroll down to the one with the wave. I put a wave. Yeah. Click on that post, and then go to the comments. Go to the comments. Yeah. And this from Viper. Click on the one from Viper. Like click on the. Oh, actually, go down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's it. So click on the first one. That's like Formula One. Yeah, right. So. Well, it doesn't blow up here. I could have to zoom in a little bit more. No, we'll do it like it's got like the expand sign, right? Yeah, but that doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. My screen share. But basically, when you watch an F1 race, right? Yeah. So normally you watch it on a screen, but in this one, what happens is you can actually. Oh, you can see the car moving down the track. Yes. So it will put like a map of the actual racetrack in your headset, and you can see the cars moving and all that stuff along with the TV. No way. Yes. So you can actually see where they are. Yep. And with all the stats coming up live. So it's like a 3D model that's in front of you, and you're watching the cars go around the track while the live TV feed is on as well. That's just better, like just more immersion in the in the event. Norris. Right? That's a McLaren car, Norris driving, whatever. Anyway, so scroll down. Yeah. So wait. No. Back. This one. No.
That's an
Actually,
ad
hang on.
right there.
No.
Here. I'll go back up. Hold on a second.
Yeah, go back up.
We'll go back up. So there's your first.
Yeah, go to Viper's comment.
Okay, we'll go to Viper's comment right here. Yeah.
Yeah, and then go to all the comments under Viper's comments.
Yeah, I'll just click into it. Yeah, and we'll scroll down here. There's your.
There was another NBA one that I put in there. I don't know where that's not go.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Yeah, this one.
This one, the Tim Cook one.
There was another one. Maybe. So it's basically, never mind. It's basically this guy who's sitting and watching his. Maybe this is it. So no,
it's not showing. It's not showing it.
Maybe it's not here. I don't know where. Maybe it's a different.
It's okay. Okay.
So there's a guy who's basically sitting in his living room, and he's got multiple screens up there, and all the screens are in his environment. Television screens are in his environment, and he's got like the scores of 33 games. So he's converted the entire wall with TVs, so you can watch multiple games. You got a main screen, you got this other game, the other
like
game,
you're in Vegas at the betting area.
Yes.
You can see it all.
And it's all in your environment. Like you can, so literally, this thing is obsolete now, man. Like, why would I watch one TV with that much?
Well, now that you have it in the room
with multiple games going on, like. March Madness is going to be absolutely crazy, man. Watching all the games running in parallel
at one
with
time.
The scores.
Yeah.
And then on the side, you can still have your chats and you can have all the, the odds and whatever you want to do, all the other apps open and stuff. That's incredible. I mean, just take a look at that. I mean, that's pretty special. And then I used X out there. I haven't used Word and Excel and stuff, but I've use some of the other apps. I've used, the mail app and all that stuff. And then VeVe, obviously, as well. So you can pull up the VeVe app in there. And AR doesn't work. And it tells you that. Because it's already in an AR environment, right? So they probably need to kind of build a Vision Pro specific app to make that happen.
Okay.
But the app opens up. You can see everything. The comic reading is really good. The comic reading is amazing because you can put the app, you can make the app as big as you want to, right?
Right.
So the app is the whole wall, and then you're reading the comic, and then you can walk closer to it, or you can pull it closer to yourself, and see the panels. Yeah. So and the quality is great.
Yeah. What about the collectibles? So I know you said you can't do the AR part yet with the collectible, but but when you're looking at, like, say, the Royal Guard or something like that,
yes,
and you're looking at them like blown up, spinning around, you can have like on your wall, like, and how's the detail? Have you checked it out? Like on
very good, very, very good. I mean, so you can also, when I put this on, if I press these two buttons, this crown here, here, and then there's another button here. If I press these two together, it takes a screen it's a screen capture.
Okay, cool.
And those are pretty good. I mean, it doesn't do justice to the whole VR kind of environment.
Sure.
But it's still a pretty good picture. And then you can just wear this and walk around, and that's a video of your whole environment and stuff like that too. So, yeah, pretty interesting.
Have you worn it a lot? Have you been really wearing it a lot lately?
Yeah.
When did you actually get it in? Like a week ago or a couple days ago? When did it come in?
I got it like on the 2nd.
On the 2nd.
Today's what? Today's 4th, right?
Yeah, it's only a couple days. Yeah.
Yeah. So on the 2nd, so it's a couple days. So I was supposed to get it on the 3rd, but I saw Tony talking about it, and I was like, you know what? I just went to the store and I said, look, can you guys hook me up? I want to pick it up today. The one guy said no, and then I asked for the manager, and then she said, yeah, she'd hook me up, and so she got it.
Nice. The one guy says no.
Yeah,
probably a lot of requests coming in.
Man, that's the other thing. Whenever anybody says no to you the first time in life, push harder, man.
That's not a real no. That's not a real no. That's amazing. Thanks for sharing that a bit, because I think people were wondering about how to use it, like how the VeVe app looks on it. Have you? So you have the app that you're talking about. You can go on the browser though and bring up the web app though too.
Yes,
so you can actually do that as well, because so you can do both. So that, and then you can just have it over here with other stuff over there. And I mean,
the only thing with the web app is you don't have warps in the web app as yet, right? Or whatever your what do you call it, showroom. You don't have showrooms, and that doesn't work as yet on the web app, right?
But you can look at your
you don't need your comics and stuff, yeah, and you can make it bigger and stuff. You can change the dimensions of it. Yep.
So you can set up, you can go into your showroom on that. I know it sounds dumb to ask, but because you can use the app, obviously you can go into the showroom on the device and look at your showroom.
Yep.
And blow it up big.
Yep. See,
that is so cool.
What's Randy's stream? So what's Randy's stream?
I haven't seen it yet because I was at, like I said, I was at an event all day yesterday.
So Tony basically did all of those things with the AirPlay running on his television, so people can see that whole experience.
Yes. Okay. Good. I have to see that because I was gone all day. Look at D Toto says 2 partners or the Vision Pro. What do you think? The partners is rising too.
I don't know, man. You know, it's a tough one. I personally, here's what I do. I'd buy the 2 partner statues. Yeah, that is pretty amazing.
There you go, guys.
So I do the partner statue, not financial advice, by the way. No. And then I go and get that Apple, with the Apple card or whatever it is, they have a 0% offer, right? Yeah. You can buy these products at 0% or whatever and pay monthly installments. I don't know what the monthly installment and how many years and stuff. But yes, that way you can get the partner statues and you pay whatever, $50, $100 a month or something till it's paid off. 0%. What's not to like about it?
That is amazing. Oh my God. If I go watch Randy's stream now with all I just gonna, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I'm like, it's just you alone here talking about this at this level is pretty awesome. Oh man.
So I think the key things here are if VeVe builds like an app that is compatible with the Apple Vision Pro, builds an app that is built for the Apple Vision Pro, right? So meaning you can AR, you can do all that stuff in it. It has the immersiveness to it beyond just all that stuff. That would be pretty great. I think to the extent, obviously VeVe has partnered with Cavernous for VeVeverse.
Right.
I can't talk much about it. I am in the beta. But to the extent that becomes live and public. Now, Cavernous has openly said that they are compatible with they were building on the Vision Pro, right?
Right.
So my sense is that they'd have to enable the VeVe thing in the Cavernous to also work with the Vision Pro, VeVeverse, not the app, not the VeVe app, but the VeVeverse.
Yeah.
And when that happens, that would be really, really, really cool, man. That would be really cool because you can go into your pad and all your toys around you and it's like VR and your friends can come in. Like you can come and visit me in my pad and chat with me and I can show you around and we can run auctions there and we can do all that good stuff. That would be pretty amazing. I'm waiting for that day to come, where they make it, first of all, they expand the VeVeverse beta and also open it up into the Vision Pro. So that was pretty amazing.
Have you had a chance to visit your yacht yet in Spatial?
Yes.
How does that work?
Actually, we did that on Randy's stream.
Good.
Tony and I both went onto my yacht, and it was pretty cool. So the
I have to watch
doesn't do it justice though.
Yeah, I have to see it now.
The AirPlay does not do it justice because it's converting a AR immersive world into a 2-dimensional kind of a thing on a flat panel. So it looks good, but it's not as cool as experiencing it. And when I went into one of my galleries using the Vision Pro, it was like me walking in a real art gallery. I could see Fabrice's piece out there, and I was looking at it and admiring it. And it was like it's huge, it's beautiful. The experience, the richness of it is amazing, and no lag or anything. Smooth so far, super smooth.
Yeah. That is well, that looks like that's the stream to watch then. Randy's and you guys yesterday. Like I said, I was gone all day, like in a gym, screaming at my team came second in the tournament though. We lost in the finals by just missed the margin. So it was a great fun day. Got home late last night. But that is awesome. Oh my God, man. It's so awesome that you're here, that you came in. I have a couple things I got to do now with my giveaways. they pale in comparison to the London police giveaway. And that is so amazing that they come. So check this out. They just said right here, they're developing something cool. Be patient. Duck and Cover's not patient, but that's okay. We're all like now, but in a fun way. But thank you. I just want to say thanks to you guys for just dropping in here again and doing that amazing giveaway. Cool Mo, get in their Discord. Everybody get in their Discord. And just keep it going. That's so amazing, right? And MC1, we didn't plan this thing out like a big with a whole but you to come in and show us that stuff. And give us that info like that is awesome, man. And
so two things. I want to share two things with you.
Go ahead. Yeah, please do.
One is, I have a very small group of guys who've got like this, who have Vision Pros, so we can, ask each other questions and trade ideas and tips and stuff like that. So my sense is that Tony, Cool Mo, Rolex, possibly a Prophet as well, would be open to coming on to your show or other shows on a regular basis to kind of see some progress with, or to see the content from the Vision Pro, so we can airplay it, right? So
great.
Give it a week or so. Hit any one of us up. And we can come on and we can do stuff in it, right? So go open the VeVe app, pull up specific collectibles, do all kinds of stuff, read comics, do all that stuff. So see it. So you can see the quality of different comics and this, that, and the other, or if you want to just experience certain types of collectibles in the vault that's in these things. So we'd be open to doing that. I think we're all experimenting a little bit here. We're still kind of learning as well. So feel free, we're happy to do that. The second thing I wanted to share with you is I will be in Austin, March 14th. So South by Southwest is in Austin every year. It's a 10-day event, a festival, multiple festivals, actually. It's a film festival, art festival. There's lots of different streams and stuff. But they've announced that Marvel would be there for a 1-hour session with, might be slightly more than 1 hour, I think, with VeVe. So, so on March 14th, if you pull up the schedule, just type in schedule and March 14th.
Should be up here. Schedule.
And then pick a specific date. View the SXSW schedule. And hopefully it gives you a date to pick. Full schedule. Below.
Yeah. There you go.
And then pick the 14th.
14th right there.
And then scroll down to 2:30 p.m. So there's these are all 10
a.m. 10 a.m. Yeah, we'll scroll down a little bit. 11:30. 11:30. Lots of stuff. Here's the future of Marvel.
So it's called the Future of Marvel Comics, X-Men, and Digital Comics.
Yes.
And they've got CB Cebulski, who's like that main Marvel guy. Tom, who's I don't know who Tom is, but I think he's probably one of the big guys. And then there's Dan. And so
then there's Dan. He's right in there.
So look right here. Dan's not there to talk about X-Men, maybe, but my sense is that Dan's there to talk about digital comics, right? The second topic. But look, I'm going to be there.
There you go.
On the 14th. I don't think VeVe has a booth or something. I don't think there's any VeVe activities or any such thing there. It's just a 2-hour drive for me. So I'm going there and I wanted to experience South by Southwest. So I'll be there on the 14th. And, after that event is done, I'll join 1 or 2 spaces to just share a little bit about, what went on, what's the vibe, what's going on, what did Marvel and VeVe talk about and things like that. So look forward to that as well. So that comes up in a few weeks from now.
Okay, that is awesome. Thanks for letting us know. That is really cool. And so you'll be down there for that. And
and if anybody's in Austin and not even obviously it's $800 to just get the music pass. And they don't sell it for a day. They just always sell like the whole week kind of thing or 10-day kind of thing. But look, if anybody else is in Austin around that time frame between the 13th and 15th, hit me up. We'll probably end up doing a dinner or something like that. It'll be like a MC1 party, except maybe 5 people or 10 people.
No doubt. That's cool, man. Oh, so much fun stuff going on. And check it out right here. They'll see you at NFT Paris, February 23rd, 24th as well. London Police. So there you go. That's cool.
Yeah, all the European friends can go.
Yeah, if you guys go, I wouldn't be able to get out there, but yeah, that is amazing as well. Dude, that's so cool. Yeah, thanks for that. I mean, obviously we all want to see like how it is. So yeah, in a week or so, you know, like I'll definitely reach out to you, and I'd love it if you came on and just and just shared some stuff. I mean, that's what we want to see, want to feel like how it is, and it's cool that you guys have it. And I might end up having one myself, because if I'm an Apple guy through and through. Like
likewise,
my graphic design career, I've always been on Apple since like the late 90s. Yeah. And so every time there's a new sort of thing, I'm always I'm less now than I was 10 years ago. If there was a new something, I had it. Now I'm a little bit more, well, this one still works really well. I can, you know, I'm getting a bit older, so I'm kind of like, I don't have to go and be the first. But this particular device, now that I'm starting to see it, and especially with your guys' descriptions, I'm going to go watch Randy's stream now with all you guys and really see that. It's getting really exciting for this.
Go to the demo.
Yeah. Go to the demo. Go to the demo.
Seriously,
I'll go do the demo.
Randy's stream, just go to the Apple store and go do the demo.
Yeah. Sounds good.
That will be the thing to do. Really worth it. Very, very well worth it.
That is awesome, man. Well, I'm going to let you go then.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me on, MC.
On a Sunday.
It's always great to be on your channel, and thanks everybody. And keep it running, man. Sorry I couldn't be again on the 200th, but hey, I'll be there on the 500th one, you know?
Well, Alex kicked our butt on that one again with another he did it to us again. And he'll do it again. So yeah, well, we'll talk very soon to you all. I'll see you in the spaces as well, man. And have a good Sunday. And
thanks. Have a good one.
Yeah, you betcha. Oh man, that is so cool. Mr. MC1 comes on, London Police comes on. I mean, you just never know what's going to happen around here, guys. Thank you guys so much, both of you, for showing up here, doing the great giveaway. Congrats, Cool Mo. I've got a couple things that I wanted to give away as well, you know, just related to the Star Wars stuff. So we'll do that now. And then, you know, coming up on like Tuesday and Thursday of next week, I have my regular live stream. So, but what I wanted to do, we got the Royal Guard. I wanted to just double check. I want to see what the price is with the Royal Guard right now. $76.99, holding strong right there, doing well. I don't have the Royal Guard. I got the biker, the Scout Trooper. I call him Biker Scout because that's what he was originally called. But I got the Scout Trooper on the drop. I'm trying to match the mints, and I want to get 2 Royal Guards. That's my plan for that one in the meantime, right? But for you guys here, I wanted to give you guys this little dude for coming out to the chat today. You know, the London Police one was much bigger, but this is a lot of fun right here. And so let's give this one away to you guys as well in the chat. This is a Royal Guard official, you know, Star Wars playing card, the Ace of Hearts, and it's a really cool one. So I'll send this off to someone in the chat just for fun. We'll get you that one today. And then these are my rare comics I've been going after. I was going to talk about that, but we already talked about that with Sanji a bit. I've been going after where I have actually a lot more than this now. But that's where my focus has been over the last little while, is the rare comics and those like single secret rare collectibles, the cheap ones. Now I'm refocusing again because the ultra rares are kind of like getting those 3 points a day. So I'm doing that. So that's something I've shared already. But coming up this week for drop head holders, we got my comic book rewards and my OMI rewards. That's coming up this week. So I got a couple of Star Wars comics for you guys, you know, vintage ones to go along with the Star Wars stuff we just had. And we'll see what other announcements they do this week. So far, I got a Star Wars Annual #2 right there for my members from 1982. Then we got the Marvel Tales this is the comic that's coming out, the Amazing Spider-Man 37. And this comic's coming out. And this one right here is just the Marvel Tales version of it. It's not Spider-Man 37 because that one's quite valuable, actually. This is the reprint of it from 1985. So this one's going out to my members. So you can read the story, have a physical with the same cover. I thought I'd hook you up with that. And of course, you know, this comic, I did a review on it. The 9.8 goes for like 21,000 US. So it's a really nice comic. VeVe's got the 10 gem thing. We'll see how that goes on this one, but it is definitely a great comic to go after, in my opinion. I will be going after this one. I'll definitely go into the marketplace. The ultra rare on it looks absolutely amazing. So we'll talk about that over the next couple of days more, but those are a couple of things that are going out right there for sure. And then this is another little comic that's going out to my members, a Green Goblin. I have more that I haven't announced yet, so stay tuned for that for sure, right? And then here's the OMI. We passed 1 million last week for all of my drop head holders. So we finally broke that barrier. So now we're on our way to 2 million. We got another 25,000 to go out this week as well. Same time as the comics. That'll happen on Thursday. So stay tuned for that. Now, I'm going to give you guys a chance to get into those programs right here as well, just before we head out. And so this is the first thing I'm going to do is the Star Wars right here. Let's give this Royal Guard to someone in the chat just for coming out. I do see there's a new comic announcement. I heard somebody said a new comic announcement in the chat right here. Oh, it's the Daredevil. Okay, yeah, the first appearance of the Owl. We'll do a full review on this one coming up. Here it is right here. I'll do a full review on it and dive into it. But this one was announced, but they got the article, which is coming. So that's on the 8th, on the Thursday. So when I go live on Thursday, I'll look now I like to kind of, tie up with what we're doing on VeVe with my comic giveaways, and also on Candy, because Candy's got a really cool comic coming up on Thursday. So I'll announce my other ones, but there's the Daredevil one right there, the Owl. He's kind of funny, right? Also, I want to talk about this. This is a little note for you guys. If you're a Disney Pinnacle collector, you only have 72 hours left to go after this little the 3 right here, the Solo, the Chewie, and the C-3PO pins. That's going to be leaving, and that's the final wave of the Star Wars stuff. So you might want, if you're interested in those, you go over. These are the capsules, right? Not the limited ones. 72 hours instead. 9 a.m. on February 6th is when they go away. Then you have to just get them from the revolving store. So if you're a Pinnacle fan, check that out. I will also cover this Teen Titans comic on Candy as well. This is the first appearance there of the Batman Who Laughs and that whole thing and the whole crossover. This is funny because we just got these collectibles on VeVe, and now this comic is coming to Candy. So that DC is like, they're doing some stuff here. So this is going to be a good one. I'll cover this comic. It's pretty nice. It's very cool. This variant cover right there is pretty awesome. The actual cover is back here, this green one, so if you got that email, but I'll do a video on that, break it down for you guys, give you a little bit more info. So those two things are outside the VeVe platform I wanted to mention to you right there. So today you're going to get this right here. Then someone's going to get a zombie drop head to get 3 spots in all my rewards right now. And then I'm going to give away an Omi drop head right here from Series 1. So I got 3 giveaways to do right now for you. This will get you into my Omi rewards. This guy gets you 3 spots in all the rewards. There's only 33 of these left. And then we'll give you this Royal Guard. So let's do the Royal Guard first. Right here. I think you're the GOAT, Mr. MC1. Sanjay, thank you so much for coming out. That was so much fun talking to you. And all that, oh my God, that Apple Vision Pro stuff. I got to go watch Randy's stream. This is going to be nuts right here. Okay, so let's give the Royal Guard. So just type in the chat Royal Guard, and I'll just mail this out to you. It's a cool card, it's really nice, like little dude. It's little playing guard with the character on it. If you want to win it, type Royal Guard in the chat, and then you'll have to give me your address. I'll just ship it out to you just for fun, for being here. If you didn't get a Royal Guard on the drop today, you could get a Royal Guard here. I got you hooked up, okay? I still got to match my Royal Guard set, right? I got to match them up on the app. So I'll give you guys about, 15 seconds to type it in. Just type Royal Guard, the same way we did it before on the channel. Very high-tech giveaways here. Then I'll give you that drop head 3, so it gets you those spots in my comic rewards, which are coming up right here. And I'm going to have some nice ones that I haven't announced yet. I always like to wait till like Sunday for VeVe's announcements of the week, because I like to kind of match them up sometimes. But here we go. We got people entering right here. I'll just take a second. Give you another 10 seconds or so. Then I'll scroll the chat and someone will win a Royal Guard. This is a nice card right here. You can have a little display right there. Go get, this is the vintage. You see the vintage depiction right there, how he's got the cloth cape and all of that. So if you can find the vintage Royal Guards from 1983, they're really beautiful. And you can pick them up for pretty decent prices too, like pretty nice prices, loose ones. So if you go on eBay and check out vintage Star Wars Royal Guard, you'll be able to, you can pick one up, add them to your background behind you. It's a lot of fun, right? Okay, you almost ready? Whoever I land on wins this one. I'm scrolling, I'm going up, I'm going down. I got my eyes closed, up around over here. I'm scrolling up there. I'm scrolling down. Keep typing, keep going, scrolling. I'm stopping right there. And who's my land on? It landed on Mario C. Congratulations, Mario. There you go. You got the Royal Guard card right here. Nice. It's not a London Police, but it's still fun. That was amazing. I can't believe they came on the channel and gave away that unbelievable giveaway. That was so amazing, you guys. Thank you so much for doing that. That was so cool. So Mario, you win the Royal Guard. Let's just say, there you go. Yeah. Have some fun. I'll send it out to you. I believe I got your address from before, but just DM me again, just in case. And we'll have some fun with that. I'll send it out to you. Now I'll give you guys right here a drop head 3, a zombie drop head. So just type zombie in the chat. And this will get you those 3 spots in my comic and Omi rewards coming up, and all the rewards, right? This guy unlocks spots in all the reward programs for this week. So if you want to win a zombie drop head 3, which are 3D, they're, you know, on the open sea, you can take them into spatial. You get the 3D file too, which is cool. There's only 33 left of these. They're almost gone. So type zombie in the chat. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll give this one to you. And then I'll give someone an Omi one. It's specifically for the Omi rewards. And we'll just go from there. Man, what a stream today. I did not expect that. Getting all that amazing, like, you know, Apple Vision Pro info. So awesome, right? Here we go. Keep it going. Oh, you got some zombie emojis in there too. I love it. You guys ready? I'll give you another 10 seconds. You just have to DM me your wallet address, like your MetaMask, and I'll send it over. And then if you want the 3D file, you just give me your email and I transfer it to you. You get the 3D file itself so you can play around with that, do whatever you want. You own it, right? So, okay, you guys ready? I'm going up. I'm going down. I'm scrolling. Keep typing. I'm scrolling here. I'm scrolling there, over to the side, up and down, right here. And I'm stopping right there. And who is it? It's Voodoo. Sorry, it's Voodoo. I just clicked right there. It's Voodoo who wins. Congrats, Voodoo. You win the drop head zombie. There we go. I'm just making a note right here. You win the drop head zombie, Voodoo. Just let me see. Tell me in the chat that you saw that you won. And then just, yeah, there you go, man. That's great. So there you go, Voodoo. So you get one of these. And like I said, 3 more spots in the rewards for you, for all the rewards, including those comics and the Omi and the other rewards I have that are all coming back very shortly here as well. We're just sticking with the comic and the Omi rewards at this particular moment next week. So let's do this last guy here. This is Drophead Series 1. So these are the 2-dimensional ones. This is number 4809. This guy's got the Omi logo, the Eco logo on his chest right there. So he qualifies you for a spot in specifically the Omi rewards. Okay, so that's what we're going to go right here. That's these rewards, the Eco Club. So the Drophead 3s give you a spot in all of them. This guy, because he's got that logo, is one spot in this reward right here. So let's give this one out. So just type Omi in the chat and you can win this one, and I'll transfer it to you as well. And you get to keep it and get you that spot for all time. We just passed 1 million. So we're going to keep it going. And I mean, what if Omi ever hits $1 one day? Giving 25,000 Omi away this week. We're just going to keep it going, right? So keep typing in the chat, give you an extra spot. And it's your NFT. You can do what you want with it. They're on the open sea. We're almost ready. I'll give you another 5 seconds right here. The giveaways on the Sunday. Okay, you guys ready? I'm doing it again. I'm closing my eyes. I'm taking the mouse. I'm scrolling in the chat up. I'm scrolling down. Scrolling up, around, down, over here. Scrolling. Keep typing up here, right there, and then stopping right there. And who is it? And this one is Shakester. Where is it? Shakester wins. Congratulations, Shakester 2010. You win. Nicely done. Okay, I know you have a couple of these, so that's great. So you get the Omi. And this is number 4809 Drophead. Congratulations. Let me just make a note of this right here on the desktop. Okay, there we go. That is awesome, Shakester. There you go. Yeah, you get another one right there. So congratulations. Oh, I hope you guys are having fun, right? For sure. So you guys just DM me, okay, Shakester and Voodoo, DM me your wallet address as normal on Discord or on X or on Instagram if you're there. And Mario, DM me your shipping address again. I'll send it off to you. Congrats to the winners on that. Congrats to Cool Mo as well for winning. And thanks so much, London Police, for doing that. And thanks, Sanjay, Mr. MC1, Sanjay, for coming on. and, you know, gracing us for a little while, giving us some really good info, some little recaps of what we had, you know, of course, at Paris or in France. That was awesome to hear that story. Cool, Mo, you don't have to do that. You're the winner today. Thanks for the super chat, but you're the winner today, my friend. And I got to check out Randy's stream right there. I mean, my God. But thanks, man. I really appreciate that. That really helps out a lot. Thanks so much for that. Now, the Royal Guard right here, I got to pick up a spare right here. Not a spare, but my matching mint. So I'll be looking at this all day long. $76.99. I mean, doing really well. It hit 70. I thought maybe it would crash down to like 50. I kind of like, no offense to anyone who holds this. I kind of want it to so I can buy it because I'm buying 2 of these just over the next day or two. I'm trying to find my mint, but I can't. My mint is not available yet. There is someone who owns it, number 382. So I'm definitely going to have to keep my eyes open for that as well. Thanks, Kumo, for the membership too, and stay tuned for the long time members club. The old school member rewards are coming back very shortly here. So if you're a member for 6 months or longer, you'll qualify for that. We'll have some good prizes in there. So here's my comics. I wanted to show you this as well. I talked about my rares. This is all my recent purchases. I like to share this with you guys. I just picked up Spider-Man 798. I've always loved this cover. I've never owned it, actually, this ultra rare. I picked it up right here, and I wanted to like have it in my collection because you can see my Spider-Man focus right here on any of the stuff I'm doing, right? For sure. Michael, I don't blame you one bit. Yeah, there you go, man. Yeah, thanks so much, Cool Mo. I really appreciate all the support and everyone who's been a member for so long. It really helps out. And all those membership stuff goes right back into the giveaways anyway, right? So it's really helpful for sure. But here's my here's all the stuff I bought because it sorts it by date purchase. You can see what I've been doing, you know, to try to boost my MCP so I have a better shot at the big grails that are coming up, you know, with these with the bidding that's going to happen. I bid 5,001 today for the Scout Trooper. I wanted to try it. I figured it would sell out. I knew I probably could get it by not bidding, but I secured it, which is really good. I'm really glad I got that biker or the Scout Trooper on the drop because I got a low mint on it more than I would have got in the marketplace for the same price. So, but here's what I've been doing the last bunch of days. Ultra rare. These 2 ultra rares I picked up for nice and cheap. And they have greats. Like there's Spider-Man with the rhino on the cover, right? So you can see this is just my own personal thing. Spider-Man I picked up the other day. I got my 3-digit Web of Spider-Man 118 with this, you know, with Ben Reilly. I never actually owned a 3-digit of this one, but do you guys know that this comic was my first ever comic on VeVe? The first drop I ever did when I first downloaded the app after I had spent a day or two was this comic, and I actually landed this comic. I landed a common. I mean, this is like, you know, 2021. So it's kind of nostalgic for me. I've owned it lots of times here and there, but I picked up my 3-digit for cheap right there. Got my Spider-Man 101 rare for nice and cheap. Then you can see all the other ones. This Avengers 4 is like, this might make another disrespected video of mine because this is a huge Silver Age comic. And the rare I picked up for like 6 gems or something is ridiculous. So I'm really building these guys out right there. There's my 3-digit X-Men. And you can see as they go, I picked up Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 50 as rares. Those were like about 13 gems. I was like, what? So I picked those ones up. You can see all my other comics right here that I got going. I got my 3-digit Spider-Man there, of course. Here's my other Ben Reilly. I picked up that rare, beautiful. So, you know, anything with a Spider-Man cover, I'm focused on just for me. Now I have to like start looking at some of the cheaper ones, right? You can see all the rares. Like I got lots now. So not compared to some people, of course. Some people have way, obviously bigger collection, but I'm building because most of my stuff, these are all my 3-digit commons. Most of my stuff is down here. So I sold one of these and look what I was able to turn that into. So I'm making sure that I keep my stack of Amazing Fantasies, but build my other stuff because I need more points and I need them badly, right? So anyway, I'll keep you guys posted on that kind of thing is what I'm doing as well, for sure. Right now, I got to find where Grogu went to. Grogu, where did you go? He's gone. He doesn't want to talk because of that. That biker scout punched him in the head in that show. So he doesn't like him very much, but yeah. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for coming out. I will see you obviously in the next video coming up, and I'll see you online and all week long. and we'll just keep this thing going. You know, we're doing it together as always. And the generosity of the London police coming out here was amazing. So thanks again, you guys. Make sure you're in their Discord and following everything they're doing. It's crazy, all the stuff that's going on. So I really appreciate them just popping into the chat, like just on their own, not planned, like just, you never know. That's why you got to come to these live streams on like Randy's channel, everybody's channel, all the guys at Kid Arcade, everybody, the Uncommon Podcast. You just never know what's going to happen. And I really think that this community is like holding together nice and strong right here. And you can see Partners has risen up. And, you know, we need more users, obviously, for sure. But the comics are really drying up because of the MCP. I think people are really focused on it. We'll see how things go. But thanks so much, you guys, for coming out. I'll see you in the next video. And happy collecting.